Tonight I'm going to show you how to actually evaluate what the fuck a 5G wireless coverage map is and what 5G really means. Because people use this as an excuse to say, it's hard, I can't do this. Where 5G wireless is currently available according to this website, which is Cellular Maps 5G Coverage SHTML. And it may or may not be updated. Those are your places. If you don't live in these listed locations, you're not being bombarded with ray beams that are there to erase your DNA and shake your maracas, okay? But if you don't like that, that's fine. Let's go on. You can check the availability near you at every website, but what they say is it's coming soon, or it's there, but it's actually something else. I'm going to use one example today, but I want you to understand salesmen want you to see that there's a lot of availability. You might want to see why 5G wireless may not be coming to your neighborhood. Because nobody wanted it, because it's not worth putting in the infrastructure, because it requires lots of little itty-bitty cell sites that are one block apart, and that's a lot of upkeep, and it's bound to go down, and you'll have entire sections of cities go down. So here we go. And by the way, that map isn't really any different than the one above, really. I mean, it's not that much different, but let's continue. AT&T 5G map, 2018, offer or will offer. Now here's the key below it. Market launched 5G evolution. You know what that means is? It's not the upper frequencies. They're just reusing the lower frequency set. Planned is yellow and orange. Live is the green dots. Again, it's the same cities, but they try to make it look like they're cutting edge. But it's a small number of places. And this is old data. Here's the nuke bomb map, as I like to call them. Dear wireless carriers, I know you think this is a really good way of selling stuff, but Sprint's got 5G in these areas. Okay. I'm going to address how you actually test for that, but that's Sprint. This is the reason I'm bringing up a specific example. 2.5 gigahertz is not millimeter. 2.5 gigahertz is not 60 gigahertz. 2.5 gigahertz is actually still active. Sprint is using their large amount of their spectrum they already paid for to the FCC and repurposing it for the 5G standard, which means they're just using the same frequency and having it carry a different way of carrying data. 5G is not a frequency range, and it's not a kill signal to destroy your DNA. Now I want to point out this one. Here's their Sprint mobile, blah, blah, blah. Okay, this is how not to do a map. The largest available LTE channel is 0 for red. You know what else is? The highest rating is red, too. It's a kind of a red color. That's what a salesman does to a map. That's why salespeople aren't supposed to write maps. This is a non-interpretable map. The color frequency range and everything, just why would you do that? Okay? And again, if you actually want to look at this, the map really does match what you saw already. T-Mobile proposed coverage. I don't have to say any more, but it's talking about using 600 megahertz, not gigahertz. This is lower frequency, not higher frequency. Again, 5G is not a high frequency. Yes, these are tested frequencies. They're repurposing 600 freaking megahertz. You know, like VHF and UHF, TV signals. Yeah, in case you haven't noticed it, because everything switched over to digital television, most of them are just reusing the television frequencies and using lower wattage. So basically, if someone tells you 5G is killing you in the United States and they don't know what frequency is, you might want to point out that it's reusing your old television bands and using lower power. Now, how is this supposed to kill us all? And again, proposed Sprint, T-Mobile. Verizon, Spectrum map. Okay. 39 gigahertz licenses. 39, and you know how much has actually been using? Indicated they will initially utilize 5G wireless services they have the holdings in those areas. That means they haven't done it yet. Everybody's fighting really hard to lie about this. The frequency range you're looking at here, I've already pointed out. But let's look at the current map. This isn't from 2018. This is literally the current map of where 5G is actually located. And in case you didn't notice it, it's fuck all. There's like 4 in Houston, Texas, 5 north of Houston, Texas. I don't know where that is. It's probably Dallas. I don't know the map. San Diego's got 3 locations, San Francisco 2, right? Oh, wait a minute. Those are limited availability. The only places are in Colorado, Minnesota, this area here between these states, this one here in Ohio, and one over here, and that's it. But the kill code, and yeah, you can zoom this out and find out Eastern Europe is already a wasteland. Next. Nationwide coverage. This is how you do a salesmanship thing. See the sales? Do you see an asterisk somewhere where they tell you what the frequency range is? It's data coverage or no coverage. This is your data coverage. How did they set it up so quick? Wow. Sprint is so... Wait a minute. It's 2.5 gigahertz again. The 5G is G2.5. And that was published, this here was published May of 2019. They are not implementing higher frequencies. Most of them are just reusing lower frequencies. And in some cases, they're reusing really low frequencies because they're reusing the frequencies you used to watch your daytime soap operas on. This is not a threat to your life. It's not some giant conspiracy. It's them reusing the signals you used to use to watch free television that was not digital. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Good luck with all that shit.